I'm here.
There, he
Are we
is
live?
here.
Is this live?
We are.
Oh, it's live.
Matt.
I was actually, I'm a very busy man. I was just doing my Major Wrestling Figure podcast, Whatnot stream. And then I'm going to record Major Wrestling Figure podcast. So I was not listening or watching the show. What have you guys discussed? Did we
talked about Hard Times.
What's the deal with Nick Aldis? Did we talk about Nick Aldis?
We actually did talk about Nick Aldis.
What I missed? Is this
Joe had a
what?
wonderful, very,
Joe,
very kind statement that he made. Well, I danced around it and said, real life happens, guys. Please don't expect surprise appearances.
What do you want to say, Matt?
Real talk.
Yeah, what do you want to say?
Matt, why don't you share with us?
Well, I want to know what the official statement is. I don't know. I don't know the deal.
The official statement is that, unfortunately, due to kind of an outcome out of our control, Nick Aldis, after announcing that he would no longer be trying to follow up on having a contract with the National Wrestling Alliance into 2023, made some statements that have resulted in his immediate suspension.
Wow.
He will not be at the pay-per-view, and that is where we stand right now. And it is a ever-changing, fluctuating situation. And
nobody went 2006 shoot interview. You didn't miss anything good.
Well, it's unfortunate. Nick and I, we have some unfinished business. We were supposed to wrestle at Always Ready. Obviously, I got injured. I feel that he's a great opponent of mine. I don't think he liked when I came to NWA because it was his baby, and he did such a great job representing the NWA, being the face of the NWA. He's got all the tools, and I wish him the best of luck in his future endeavors.
Ooh.
Very well put.
I'm reading into this so much, and now I'm worried about so many more things. Thanks, Matt.
Matt, big title match. Big title match.
Yeah, damn right, big title match. Getting my title match. Getting my title back.
Yeah, you never lost.
I never lost it. Never.
Hard times.
The unclaimed champion, the man who needs to reclaim what he never lost. This is it, folks. NWA World Heavyweight Championship title match at Hard Times 3. Trevor Murdoch, the champion, not going against just one man, going against two, and not just any men. That is Tyrus, and always ready, Matt Cardona, the man joining us at this time.
These are two big guys, Matt. I gotta say,
I
feel like
Joe doing DDP yoga. What's he doing back there?
I've been playing darts this entire time, and I think I might have torn my rotator cuff.
Yeah. So he's questionable for the pay-per-view.
Yeah.
Injured reserve.
Yeah.
Matt, we've had Tyrus on. We've had Trevor on. And they've obviously faced each other in the ring. Trevor and you have gone one-on-one. I don't think you've faced Tyrus so far in the ring, but both of these guys seem to think of you as you're gonna just try to swoop in and get a win where you can, but they're worried about each other. And I don't know. What do you think? Do you think you have the advantage in a situation like this?
I think I'm at a disadvantage. I have to wrestle two guys. I have to deal with two guys. Two extremely dangerous competitors. Trevor, I think, our story speaks for itself. I beat him relatively quickly and easy.
We talked about it tonight. Left him in blood.
I think he did not take me seriously. I think, before that, the last time Trevor and I got in the ring was 2006, 2007. I think he was used to the green rookie, but I'm a superstar, and I showed him. I left him laying in a pool of his own blood, but I think that really woke him up. Oh shit, I got to take him more seriously. I got to take my career more seriously because now, he's got something to prove. He's got that title back, and he won it fair and square. He didn't beat me, but he won it fair and square, and he doesn't want to lose it again. He knows what it feels like to lose that title. So I think he's a very dangerous man in between those ropes. And Tyrus, he's never been a world champion. He needs this opportunity. Listen, we all think we deserve this win, but I think we all need this win. I personally feel like I need it more than any of those guys. I feel like NWA needs me to win, especially with someone like Nick Aldis leaving. You need a face of the company. I'm the face of the company. I mean, yes, Tyrus will be on television, and that's great. Yeah, that the title will just be a prop. Yeah, you'll see it on television. It'll just be over his shoulder. He's not going to go defend it. I don't think Trevor's taken a booking besides NWA in 2022. So he hasn't defended the title all over the world. I brought it on my honeymoon. I brought it to the Maldives. I didn't defend it per se in the Maldives, but I brought it.
I heard
very
that
proud
Chelsea
to be the
beat you
champion.
for the title at one point during that, but it just
It was
happened
a,
in a dark match.
it was a non-title match. It was a non-title match.
And that was a double count out.
Speaking of Chelsea, she has a title opportunity as well. You could both be leaving as NWA World Champions. How's that feel to finally have the opportunity to prove everything you've said to the fans?
I'm already thinking of the merch, the foam titles, the T-shirts, the dual signed cards and 8x10s. I mean, this is a money-making opportunity, not just for the Cardonas, but for the entire National Wrestling Alliance.
Not going to argue with you. I do have a question, though. Is this code true? Somebody put code MAJOR to save 10% on Ringside Collectibles. Do you know anything
That is
about
very
that?
true. That is very true. Yes.
Perfect.
Use discount code MAJOR to save 10% on Ringside Collectibles. That's very true. Yeah.
We're also getting requests for Trevor Bendy. So maybe after your match at Hard Times 3, you could convince
he could make a Trevor
to-
Bendy in the match.
That's very true. Actually, I can't believe I'm saying this. The Tyrus Major Bendy was the #1 best-selling Major Bendy. It beat me in sales.
What's the world coming to?
And I will say this. That's why having Tyrus, as the face of your company, he can be a face of the company. I like him, representing let him wear an NWA hat on TV. He doesn't need the 10 pounds of gold on TV. Right. That's a great hat. Send him that hat. Let him wear that hat on TV. I don't think he needs to wear the 10 pounds of gold on TV. Look, this is just a replica back here. This is just a replica. When I was the champion, it was the real deal behind there. And then I take it all over the world. Whether you liked me or hated me, watched the NWA or didn't watch the NWA, everybody in the wrestling world knew that Matt Cardona was the NWA World's Heavyweight Champion. I intend to do that again at Hard Times 3. Become a 2-time champion. I mean, in my eyes, I'm still the real champ. I never lost.
Never lost?
Was I pinned?
No,
Never.
you weren't.
Did I submit? I didn't even
Never.
wrestle.
It was a travesty. We had those turnbuckles. We had the pay-per-view. We had everything ready to go. And then
T-shirt.
fate intervened. The T-shirt, too. I got 2 of them. I wear one to the gym. I wear one here.
It just wasn't meant to be. It wasn't meant to be. But I think everything happens for a reason. At Hard Times 3, it'll be so much sweeter when I become a 2-time champion. You got to see the gear I have for Hard Times 3.
I saw the boots. They look amazing.
It's very toyetic. It's I'm all about, listen, I respect the legacy and the history of the NWA. We got to stop living in the past. There's a difference between being nostalgic and living in the past. I am the future. I am bringing the NWA to new heights. So my gear will represent the past, present, future of not only the NWA, but this wrestling business, because I am the past, present, and future.
All right, Matt, I know you're on a tight schedule here.
What else we got? What else? Come on, let's.
Rush Freeman's in the chat asking you about Tulsa.
He's definitely Rush
what's the story about Tulsa here?
Rush is probably at his local library stealing their Wi-Fi. There's no way the man has Wi-Fi wherever he lives.
I heard he got fired in 2 days from a gig.
Yeah,
so,
he's at his local library using that library card to use that computer.
This weekend, I was scratching my figure itch. I was looking for comic book figures, but I thought of you because I was at like a random flea market and I found a bunch of wrestling stuff. And I was like, I feel cool like Matt Cardona. One day, hopefully, I'll be that cool. I know I'm not.
Probably not, to be honest. Probably not.
But speaking of toy stores, you got some heat with a toy store, I'm being told here? People are making shirts about you?
Listen, I unlike Trevor Murdoch, I take so many bookings, right? Where like I lose count how many bookings I take. So this weekend, I agreed to do some wrestling show. And then I see like I'm advertised to do a 2-hour signing at some toy show. I never agreed to do that. I was like, what's going on here? The whole situation felt shady. Let's not even mention, even though I'm going to mention, like months ago, the promoter canceled on me once I got injured without even contacting me. Just canceled. So this promoter already put a bad taste in my mouth. Then he's advertising me for some goddamn toy store signing I didn't agree to. So I pull out of the whole thing. Then they make T-shirts with my likeness on it, my intellectual property on it. The promoter's blaming this other guy. This other guy's blaming the promoter. The toy store says he's innocent. I got a message for all 3 of them. That's it. I got a message for all 3 of them. You don't mess with Matt Cardona.
Speaking of not messing with Matt Cardona, it came up here in the chat. Matt Cardona still has not beaten Rolando. I heard a rumor.
I was going to say the real elephant in the room is
the
Rolando.
NWA World's Heavyweight Championship. You are giving first contender dibs to Rolando Freeman. You're going to give him a world title shot if you come out of that as a champion. Is this true or false?
It's not going to be at Hard Times 3. He's going to have to wait a little bit.
Yeah, of course.
But he has earned it.
Maybe Revolution Rumble.
Sure. I mean, I'm not the booker, man. I can't, say when the matches will take place. But Rolando, he ruined my comeback. It was supposed to be my night, and he selfishly took advantage of a situation. It was supposed to be a little exhibition, little squisher match, a little get over match for me. And then he goes into business for himself. Absolutely unprofessional.
So could you see him? You could see him being the first contender for the title if you become world's heavyweight champion. Sure.
I mean, it's funny because if Tyrus was the title, they're definitely gonna have to make a new strap because Tyrus is too big. They're gonna have to make a new strap if Rolando won because it won't fit him. Not enough notches on that belt.
I got a couple toy replica belts here, might fit him.
Oh yeah, I think let's get him a nice foam replica with the Velcro. That's what we need.
Yeah,
that's what we need for Rolando. But we're fantasy booking here. He'll never be a champion ever, never. Especially not the NWA World Heavyweight Champion. I don't think so, pal.
No way.
No comment. All I could say is I wish you the best coming up this weekend at Hard Times 3. If you walk away as champion, I'm not gonna complain. I need this, not just for NWA, but for like I said, I am a machine. I never stop. I have NWA this weekend. I'm going right to the Last Match musical. Listen, I'm also in a musical. I'm an actor now.
Whoa!
So if I bring this NWA title to the Last Match musical, then I do all my booking. I'm going to bring this title everywhere. So the company needs me to be the champion. I need to be the champion. I know last time we didn't really customize the title. I think this time, let's order a nice purple strap. I'm not saying we're not going to spray paint the title. We're not going to add a spinner to it or anything. But let's customize the strap. We can make some replicas. I'm sure I'll get a cut of that. It's all about that money. I'm about to buzz money and gold. Let's do that, baby. It's all about that merchandise.
So a lot of none of the controversy or anything going on with the NWA is affecting Matt Cardona. He is focused. He is
opportunity. All this is opportunity.
Listen, Nick Aldis, I respect the hell out of him. Personally, do I care for him? I'm not going to say yes or no, but he's a hell of an athlete. Trevor Murdoch, great inside those ropes. Tyrus, I mean, force to be reckoned with, right? And the roster in NWA is great. But I said this when I walked into NWA, when I heard all the whispers behind my back. I'm not in the NWA to take anybody's spot. I'm better than everybody. I created my own spot. I'm Matt Cardona, right? So I'm here for the NWA. I'm here for me. It's a perfect tag team. I think Billy Corgan knows it. All you guys know. That's why I'm on here right now. That's why you've been messaging me all day. Could you please do the show? I said, I'm going to do the show. Just, maybe it won't be exactly at 7:30. 7:31, you're panicking. Oh, my God. Is he not going to make it? I'm a man of my word.
I know you're a busy man. Sometimes
I'm a man of my word.
Look, we even got purple hoodies now, Matt. I can't say you didn't, you might have inspired.
Well,
I got a purple light.
I would like that waiting for me when I come into the building on Saturday.
I'll have one for
New Orleans. I appreciate that.
Personal friend of the Deal's house. Of course, we got it. Maddie's got one for you. We're going to have it.
Oh, sure.
All right.
That's
World
great.
title match
All
for
right.
yourself. World title match for your wife. You've got the musical coming out. By the way, how hard was it to remember all your lines for the musical? Was that a challenge?
I'm always ready, Matt Cardona. I can do anything.
Never fails.
I can do anything. I have so many things. Like, I hate when I do these podcasts. You have anything to plug? You got another hour?
Yeah. Kyle,
Holy shit.
come on. If
Jesus.
Kyle was more experienced
Oh
in
my
this,
God.
he would.
I know. If only I had my own podcast too with Billy Corgan.
Major
33
Bendies.
Tuesdays.
Major Bendies. Get him right now. MajorPodMerch.com. I mean, what do you want to do? You want to go to MattCardonaMerch.com and get some exclusive merchandise? You want to go to ProWrestlingTees.com. And you can go. There's so much stuff. Last Match musical. NWA Hard Times 3.
Own
Major
supplement
Wrestling
line
Podcast.
coming out, I'm told.
Not a whole line. Just always ready pre-workout. YouTube channel, youtube.com/MajorPodNetwork. I mean, there's just so much going on. I'm just too busy, but I'm not too busy for the end. Look, I'm wearing this NWA shirt right now because I'm a professional.
You are.
We should sell Matt Cardona broski cut shirts. So because it's an art form to cut these shirts like this.
It is.
Not,
I tried. Mine looked never as good.
And Kyle screwed it up. So maybe we do pre-cut like this.
Yeah, maybe.
I like it.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
Speaking of
Yeah,
that,
I
Also,
gotta
also
get
tells
talking
me I
about it.
cut my shirts wrong. So both of you have told me I cut mine wrong. So thank you.
okay.
Well, Matt, thank you so much for taking the time to do this. We know you got another podcast you've got to head to.
That's right.
And,
I have a question. Has Trevor ever done this show?
Yes.
He
He
did.
did it a few weeks ago.
Does he have a nice backdrop, a nice professional backdrop?
No.
No,
No, he
I'm
does
sorry.
not.
No.
And Tyrus did his from a steakhouse.
he
At the table
with a
while
cell
he was
phone?
eating. Yes.
Was it
Yeah.
While he
was
was
it,
eating.
was it vertical video too?
Yeah. Yeah, it was.
These are the guys that you're putting in the main event. Come on.
Show
It's,
him what really matters in the main
I'll
event.
give
how
him
to
this.
produce
When
a
I told
promo.
Matt, when I tried to explain to him how to do StreamYard, he was like, "I'm familiar with StreamYard." And I'm like, "All right, well,
Yeah.
you know."
Don't you
Now, that-
insult me, Gary Horn.
Well, I was just asking if this was live. I don't want this to look live to tape.
No, it's shoot live.
That one time you begged me to your podcast, give me like 5 months later. Jesus Christ.
Everything
your arm
has
is
to go
swinging
through
that when I
this
saw that.
weird
Come on, Gary.
approval
Oh, my
process.
God.
It's yeah. You're
Like,
you're gonna fix the NWA, so we'll
But if I talk about something, it's got to come out right away because next week it's outdated. I'm doing so much stuff.
yeah, you're right.
You can't put Matt Cardona in the can.
That's true.
Doesn't work
That's
that
true.
way. Doesn't work that way.
All right. Well, we
All right,
appreciate
guys,
you.
I hope you have a great show. I hope your shoulder's feeling better. I don't know what's going on over there. Deals, are you blind? Why are you so close
Those
to
are pumpkin
this?
glasses.
But, like, why is your face so? Have you ever used like Zoom or Stream before? You're so close to the screen. It's scaring me.
Yeah. Well, the volume on
It's
this
freaking
sucks,
me
so I'm
out.
getting close. I'm hanging
me
on
out.
every word of the chant. Or the
Well, yeah. See, he knows. Spoiler, guys. Tell Sean Ross Sapp from Lords of Pain. Spoiler. I'm winning the strap. All right.
right.
Guys, I
I
gotta
think
go.
we put out enough press releases today. I think we're going to skip on that
Yeah.
one until it needs to happen Saturday night.
Well, I mean, listen, you're gonna have to put out another one on Saturday. Matt Cardona becomes a 2-time NWA World's Heavyweight Champion at Hard Times 3. I might stack them on top of each other and pin them both at the same time. I can't promise that. It's gonna be, they're both big boys. It's gonna be a little difficult. My bicep, I'd say it's like 99.9%. So I don't know if I'll be able to stack them both. I'm gonna try my best. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna try my best. But I think for the sake of the NWA, for the sake of the NWA universe, and for the sake of me, I need to walk out. First of all, I can't wait to walk out of New Orleans. New Orleans sucks. It's horrible.
worst.
Why are we doing a show there? It's disgusting. The first time I ever went to New Orleans, I walked the dirty streets. There was a homeless man on the streets with a dead dog in a suit collecting money. The dog was dead in a suit. He was
Wow.
collecting money for the dog's funeral. And now we're doing a pay-per-view there?
I found
I
that
didn't think-
entirely disturbing because I
It's
love
very
my
disturbing.
dogs.
Yeah.
Kahlua,
But
what if you were
I'm
dead?
going to walk in as the real world champion. I'm going to walk out still the real world champion, but with actual 10 pounds of gold in my bag. And I'm very, very excited.
Well, yeah, thank you again, Matt, for doing this. I promise you it's live. We've got all kinds of people talking in here.
That's
we
right.
can't get to all these questions. There's so
That's
many
right. And
people.
also,
Obviously, you're,
I did the Surge USA last week.
yeah.
I've not received the payment for that.
Whoa, that is a Joe Galley
I've
question.
not
probably.
received the.
Joseph?
I'll
I've
talk
not
to
received the payment
financial.
for that.
I'll get with financial.
And then how
You
come
and
like
Chelsea.
how come there weren't like there wasn't enough social media promotion on it? Like I don't want other when you put Matt Cardona in a social media post, I don't want everyone else behind me.
It needs to be
And
just Matt.
that's another thing.
Solo graphic next time.
How
I hear
small
you.
am I?
Just Cardona
How
family.
small am I on that Hard Times 3 poster? I'm like the size of Mercurio.
I
What's
heard
going
that-
on?
that Kyle
Well,
put
in
that
our
poster
defense,
together.
I can't
At the
believe
time that
I can't
poster
believe I'm
was
going to
made,
say this, but
you were
this
not in
is
the
part
world
of what I
title
do
match at that point.
appreciate. I do appreciate about Matt Cardona is that he understands the urgency and the need for like social media to just happen
Yeah.
and get it out there.
And I'll
Yeah,
give you
Gary.
guys credit. Every week I get that goddamn email. Here are the posts, here are the links, here are the pictures. But that's needed.
You'll get it later tonight, by the way.
If you don't promote, and this isn't just my philosophy is if I'm not going to promote myself, who is? Right? So that's what I love about NWA. You get all the links, you get all the match graphics, you get all the photos, and that's very, very important. But if you're putting Matt Cardona in a match graphic I mean, I guess in a match graphic, I could be with other wrestlers, but on a poster, get them off. make them their own one. I want my own from now on.
It's not going to sell posters.
It was mentioned earlier
Yeah.
tonight how much you like the graphic links and how much you like the promo photo
do.
things.
I
People
think it was
speculated
very helpful.
that somebody we know might have been airdropping rando things to random people. I don't know who that could have been.
Oh, that was
He looks at his
yeah.
phone.
No. I mean, I do have a photo on my phone at all times. I sent it to a couple people today. I'll show you guys real fast.
I was telling him earlier
Hold
about
on,
how I was
hold on,
in
hold
Nashville
on.
at the
I've
taping.
seen
Breaking
some of the
news.
things- Oh!
Just be curious.
Seriously,
Yeah.
if I look like that,
Yeah.
I'd be sticking my finger in my mouth too.
I was telling him
I
about how I
actually
was
think-
at the
actually think
bar
he's
in
bigger than me.
Nashville.
Yeah,
And in Nashville, I got Rolando in a towel sunbathing. It's
yeah. So that guy was bigger than me on the poster. Is he going for the world title?
I think
No.
Kyle put that poster together. I didn't. I definitely.
No,
didn't.
I stopped having to do graphics a long time ago. I'd like to give a shout out to Bond for making that happen because I am not as good at Photoshop as he is.
All right,
Sounds
well,
like you're
make
throwing him
sure,
on right under the bus.
make sure,
Here
make
you
sure
go,
when I
come
get
on.
there, Saturday when I get there, I'm gonna have brand new gear. I'm gonna take a lot of photos. Make sure there's no line. I don't want to wait. I don't want. I want to cut the line. I should probably have my own photographer. You guys should hire my own special photographer just for me. I don't want to wait in line. You know what I'm saying? Just right. I'll wear the robe. I'll do everything.
The camera
all the
brother
new
will be here.
gear.
He's a Northeast brother. He'll have him up quick.
Oh yeah.
Sounds
Okay.
perfect.
Great.
Yeah.
All right.
Eddie.
Well.
all right.
All right. Well, tell
Matt.
Eddie I said what's up. All right,
Thank you
guys. I'm
again,
getting out of
Matt.
here. Wait, who's
Go
this guy,
enjoy your
Eric
night.
Dale? This guy Eric Dale saying I'm the biggest pain in the ass on the roster. That's some BS right there, Eric.
I disagree with him,
Who
and
is this guy, Eric?
but he does seem to
Where
know
is
what was
he
going
at?
on
Looking
beforehand.
for-
Anyway,
All right. Well, I'm getting out of here, guys. See you later.
be safe.
That's it. Good night, everybody.
All
Ladies
right,
and
take care,
gentlemen,
Matt.
this
Thank
weekend,
you.
Bullshit. Take that off the
NWATix.com.
screen. Take that off the screen.
Sorry.